Since last time out, guys, we are undefeated and we are still top of the Premier League. We've got a difficult game in the Champions League group stage against Rennes, and we have a derby match with Arsenal in the league. Let's see how we get on.
My retirement doesn't mean the end.
So then, guys, welcome back to Taming the Devils here with Manchester United in FM21 and now to episode 5. Of course, if you missed last episode where we took part in our very first European games up against Inter Milan in the Champions League group stage, then I'd highly recommend you go back and watch that. There'll be a link right above me for you to click on to access that video. But since then, guys, we have actually been playing pretty well. Before we get going though, guys, if you do enjoy this video here today, please do chuck a like on it. It massively does help the channel out. And of course, if you're looking forward to seeing any more of my content regarding FM21, such as the Taming the Devils series, any of my how-to videos, one of which went live today regarding the real name fix in Football Manager, and also any Football Manager experiments, the first of which went live on the weekend. I went 50 years into the future with Football Manager. Again, there'll be a link right above me for you to click on to access that experiment video. Then make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you'll be notified when any of my content goes live here on YouTube. Now though, let's get into the episode itself. And since last time out, we have played 3 games, 2 in the league, 1 in the Champions League. And as I said, we are undefeated. We've won 2 and drawn 1. First off, after we played Inter Milan, after we had that disappointing defeat in the group stage, we then went away to Newcastle and we were very unlucky to only come away with a point. We dominated the game entirely and we ended up drawing it though 1-1. Rashford scored early on in the 15th minute and then Newcastle equalised in the 90th minute with basically their first or their second shot of the entire game. We just couldn't kill them off and then Newcastle managed to scrape a draw. Very frustrating, but it wasn't the end of the world. We then went and played Zenit St. Petersburg at home in the group and we smashed them 4-1. We played really, really well. Bruno Fernandes had a brace, a goal from Rashford and Greenwood as well. It was a really, really good performance. We then took on Fulham away in the league as well, away at Craven Cottage, and we beat them 3-1. We had an early scare when Loftus-Cheek scored quite early on for Fulham, but then we came back and pummeled Fulham to bits. Really annoyingly though in this game, Mason Greenwood got injured for about 6 weeks. So we are now without a really out and out right winger. We have got Angel Correa who's probably going to have to come in and fill in for him. But I'm not happy about the fact that Greenwood's out because he is our top goal scorer at the moment. Nonetheless though guys, in terms of the Premier League, as I've already said, we are sitting top of the league on 19 points with a goal difference of 15. We are 2 points ahead of Man City. We are both the only current teams in the league to be unbeaten still after 7 games. So we both had a very, very good start to the season. In terms of Champions League, we're sitting second in our group. Of course, after Inter beat us, they are top of the group and we are 3 points behind them at the moment. So we beat Rennes and we keep right on Inter's tails. Now, in terms of how we are lining up for the game, we are going pretty full strength despite Rennes being probably the weakest team in the group. We're going with Dean Henderson in net, then Wan-Bissaka at right back, Harry Maguire and Umtiti at the back. Umtiti actually getting a start here today. It's Alex Telles at left back, Donny van der Beek and Scott McTominay in the central midfield. Angel Correa coming in at right wing due to the injury with Greenwood. Then Bruno Fernandes in attacking midfield. Rashford on left wing, who has been playing very well lately. And Edison Cavani, I'm giving the start up front as the complete forward. I have changed the role to the strikers to be a complete forward as I found they have been working better. And Cavani has been okay in recent games, so he's going to get the start here. Now that's how we are going to be lining up. So let's get into this game and see how we do. So I'll submit the side. It's going to say about players lacking fitness, which is fine. I know about Umtiti and Correa because they both came back from injuries and so on. But let's get into the match. Let's see how Rennes are going to be lining up. Are you going to recognise many of the players? So in terms of Stade Rennais, they've got like Steven Nzonzi in that team. They have Mbai Niang as well up front, so a very, very pacey striker. I may be tempted to actually drop our line back ever so slightly due to the fact they may look to get the balls over the top. But we'll wait and see how the game starts off. I'm going to go into the dressing room now. I'm going to point the finger at them and I'm going to say we are favourites. We should be winning this comfortably. And to be fair for once, the team talk actually worked and most of the players seem pretty happy with that. So let's get into the game. Let's kick off here at Old Trafford. and see how we do. You may notice, by the way, guys, the actual names of the teams and the competitions will now be looking correct, and that is because I have recently just applied the real name fix for FM21, of which I made a video which went out earlier today. So if you want to know how to do that and get it applied to your football manager, then just use the link that will appear right above me. Dear me, I thought Bruno just scored then. It was just wide. As I was saying, just use the link above me and it will take you to that how-to tutorial video regarding the FM21 real name fix. Even so though, guys, we're almost 20 minutes into the match and there's no real highlights other than that Bruno chance to speak of. And I don't know if this is going to be a chance for Stade Rennais or if it's going to be one for us. I'm hoping it'll be for us, but Niang is on a bit of a dribble there and it's been blocked. I'm not sure who by it. It may have been by McTominay. And that apparently was the highlight. I don't quite know why we had to see that then, because it was just the ball getting hit at McTominay and going out for a corner or a goal kick. So who knows? That was a very weird highlight to show there, Football Manager. It looks like we're going straight into half-time. I did just see then, though, that Mbai Niang, probably one of Rennes' best players, has just gone off injured. So that is actually quite good for us. I'm going to come into the dressing room now, and I'm actually going to get angry. I'm going to thrash my arms about, get very aggressive, and sound far from pleased. Most of the players agreed other than Henderson and Umtiti, but that is fine. That's not a problem at all. We'll go straight back out. I'm not going to change anything just yet, but if by about the 65th minute, if we haven't seen anything from us, I'm going to up the tempo and I'm going to probably make a change. I'm going to probably take off Cavani and bring on Martial most likely. And it looks like we're already at that point, so let's make that change. So the first thing I want to do is I want to up the tempo. I'm going to up the type of passing we're going to be doing. And Cavani will come off for Martial. Where is he? Anthony Martial. He's going to come on as that complete forward as well. A like-for-like swap, but a player with a lot more pace is Anthony Martial. And if it still isn't working, I'll probably make him an advanced forward instead. I'm really not sure as to why we're being so poor, but we need to make some changes because we're just not seeing anything at all from the lads. I'm considering bringing on Pogba for McTominay. I'm going to make that change. I think what we'll do is we'll swap Pogba and Van der Beek over. I'll make Van der Beek a box-to-box player. We'll take off the ball-winning midfielder type role. And I'm going to turn Martial into that advanced forward. And I'm going to take off work ball into the box. But I'm going to put pass into space on instead. See if we can make a bit more use of Martial's pace and so on. Let's confirm that sub. And we'll see what happens. I might actually even put us on attacking as well because we're already into the 80th minute. We're just not seeing anything from us. We really aren't. Just Stade Rennais just sitting there and just trying to defend for their lives. They really are. It's really, really frustrating. I've just seen that Correa is having a really, really poor game. So what I'm going to do as a result of that is I'm going to take him off and I'm going to put initially Fernandez out there on the right, but I'm going to actually take Correa off for another striker. Let's take him off. We're going to bring on Igalo. Probably the first time we've probably actually seen him at all since we have started this save. And I'm going to make Igalo a deep line forward on attack. And I guess we're going to have to just try something like this. We'll make Fernandez an advanced playmaker out on that right-hand side. And I'm just not too sure, really. Let's push Tellez. Let's push Wan-Bissaka up as well. We're going to have to go more direct and so on. We're just not seeing anything from the lads whatsoever. It's been a very, very poor showing from us. Can we please see at least a highlight before the end of the game? We're playing 4-2-4 at this point, and we're not going to have a single highlight from the players whatsoever. What an atrocious performance from the boys. It looks like Rennes just set out to try and defend, and they did it very, very well. We were really poor. We're going to do it for the very first time of FM21. We're going to throw the water bottle at them. Let's see if we can find a target and hit someone with this water bottle, because I'm sorry, that was just an appalling performance. I'm saying I expect to see you all in the training tomorrow, and they weren't very happy. I do not care. They are absolute idiots, the fact they didn't manage to win that game. Just an utter joke from us there. Just so, so disappointing. Regardless, though, we've got a very important game coming up next with Arsenal. So I'll see you for that game in a few seconds. Right, we're now here ready for our second game of the episode, the home game derby match with Arsenal in the Premier League. I have gone for a very strong squad, but I have made a slight change to our formation. I've gone for our formation we used at the very beginning of the series, the more traditional 4-3-3 rather than the 4-2-3-1. Only because I feel it might be a bit better to be a little bit more solid at the back in this game with Arsenal being a very, very difficult team. And I wanted the solidity of the defensive midfielder in Frank Kessie. So it's going to be David De Gea in net with Aaron Wan-Bissaka at right back, Maguire and Umtiti still in the centre back role, with Tellez still at left back, Frank Kessie, of course, then comes in as that DM, the ball-winning midfielder. Then Pogba and Fernandes are in the two-man central midfield now, with Correa at right wing, Rashford at left wing, and now Martial is back up front after the poor performance from Cavani. So let's get into this game and hopefully have a better showing than that first match and actually have some highlights. Let's submit the team and let's see how Arsenal are going to line up against us. Are they going with a very full-strength team, or have they got any injuries or anything like that? So it's Leno in net. They've got Holding, Gabriel and David Luiz. It sounds like they're going with a 5 at the back with Maitland-Niles and Tierney as wing-backs. You've got Ceballos, Thomas Partey, Willian, Aubameyang and Lacazette. So basically that is full strength as that Arsenal team can get. It's going to be very, very tough with them playing a 5 at the back, but hopefully we can get the better of them here today. I'm going to say to them, I'm going to point the finger and I'm going to say we are the favourites, so go on out there and give the fans a performance to cheer for. Some of the players seemed happy. I'm just going to try and get the other players on board, so I have faith in you. And not really many of them paying much attention. But let's kick off anyway. We're here at Old Trafford. Of course, Arsenal are the away team. This is really the first big test we've had in the league. It has to be said, of course, before this we have been undefeated in Premier League itself. We've only dropped 2 points all season. But this is definitely going to be a completely different test. There's an early highlight here for Arsenal, at least starting with the ball. Tierney here on the left-hand side. He crosses it in and Aubameyang flick. And Umtiti just didn't mark his man in Alexander Lacazette. Ah, dearie me. That is very, very poor from Samuel Umtiti. It really, really is. I'm just going to say demand more to the lads, because we have now conceded within the first 15 minutes of this game and we desperately need a reaction or this is not going to end very well. Because another highlight here. Tierney throws it in, but Maguire's headed it away now. Pogba has the ball. Come on, let's counter-attack. This formation is a bit more of a counter-attacky style of play. And that ball from Paul Pogba was atrocious. We have got away with it, thankfully. It was a really poor clearance. I didn't see who by. We've now got the ball again. Kessie with it here. Come on, Frank Kessie. We can do it. He's going dribbling with it, which is a bit weird for the ball in the midfield. But even so, Correa to Pogba. Lovely ball. Rashford. Is that going to be onside? If it is, that's a fantastic goal. Considering how poor the pass was from Pogba not too long ago, that one there was pinpoint perfect. It hasn't decounted. A lovely ball. Pogba just gets it here from Kessie, or from Correa, even lays it off perfectly to Rashford. Great finish, great goal, just wonderful stuff. A prime example of the brilliant through balls on offer in this year's FM. It really, really is. There's another highlight here with a terrible throw-in from Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I don't know what he was doing then. He just threw it straight to Thomas Partey, but thankfully we've got away with it. Wan-Bissaka has it now on the right-hand side here. Come on, son, what are you going to do with it? Get in the box, maybe, Pogba. Correa has it here. I don't know he fell over there, Correa. Kessie has just given the ball away really poorly, but thankfully Umtiti has covered us there. Fernandes, another poor ball. Really, really poor some of the passing on show in this match so far. It has to be said. Wan-Bissaka, thankfully, is winning that header. Great ball there from Pogba. Come on, Correa. Brilliant ball. Martial, he's scored. He's got to be onside. That is a fantastic ball from Angel Correa. I think it's counting. Martial's only third goal of the season. He's been very, very poor. But maybe in this new formation with the more counter-attacking style of play, it might help him out a bit more. It was a brilliant pass from Angel Correa. Really was. Just gets it and plays through Martial. That nice little 1-2. Fantastic finish in the bottom left. Really, really good stuff from the lads. We're 2-1 up now. We've overturned that 1-goal deficit nice and quickly. And there is a highlight just before half-time. I was about to say, looks like we're going into half-time at 2-1 up. But it could be about to change. Is it going to be another goal for us or a second for Arsenal? Or will things stay as they are? Hopefully we don't concede. I don't know quite why their players on that right side are in so much space. Just doesn't look like Tellez wanted to help cover Rashford there. Tellez has won the ball quite well there, actually. Really, really good tackle. Come on, are we going to counter him? Martial now on the ball. Come on. Come on, this counter-attacking style looks like it's working really well. Martial to Kessie. Weird pass out to the wing. But Rashford now, he looked like he reboned that. I don't know why he did that. That was really, really weird. He could have just played it normally, but he did a weird pass. But we've gotten away with it. Fernandes to Rashford. Martial, great ball again. Fernandes has passed. It's scored, even not passed. Get in there. It's 3-1. We have really turned this around. That was another fantastic through ball there. I think it was Martial with the assist to Fernandes. Let's have a look. It was some really quick passing there. Martial has it, yeah, and he plays through Fernandes. And a brilliant finish. We are 3-1 up. Are we going to get to half-time with the 2-goal lead? There's a highlight straight away again. Dear me, this game is really kicked into life in the last 25, 30 minutes. The first kind of 15 minutes until that Arsenal goal went in were really quiet, and then it's just exploded into life. Aaron Wan-Bissaka with it here. Are we going to have another chance just before half-time? We could completely kill Arsenal off if we score here. We really could do. Kessie to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Come on, get it in the box. Come on, Pogba now. Kessie. Great ball. I presume Rashford's got to be offside. Brilliant save nonetheless from Leno. Yeah, he was offside. I was going to say, I thought he must have been. He was in way too much space otherwise. But we've got to half-time at 3-1 up. You look at the XG when Arsenal scored, and then we were so far behind, and then eventually we kicked on and got ourselves into gear. And we are looking very, very good for our lead at the moment. I'm going to say hands on hips, and I'm going to say I'm very happy with the way things are going. Keep it up. All the players look very happy and inspired, apparently, with that. Fingers crossed we can have a good showing in the second half. There's another highlight here. Tierney plays it to Aubameyang. We've got to be careful here not to concede, because Arsenal get a second. They are right back in this game. At the moment, we look comfortable, but that could easily change. It really, really could do. Come on. Oh, no, that's a good ball from Ceballos to Lacazette. It's 3-2. Lacazette's second of the game. Oh, dearie me. This game is end-to-end as anything at the moment. It really is. I'm very tempted to go to 5 at the back. But hang on, there's a free kick here from Bruno. He's lofted it in. That's a really poor free kick. And a really unnecessarily acrobatic save from Bernd Leno. But whatever, we'll take it. Hopefully we don't get done by a long kick. Thankfully, Tellers has won that header. Oh, there's way too much space out there, but Pogba's done really well to win that ball back. Fantastic ball. He's set Martial through with all his pace. Anthony Martial. Oh, he was trying to be too clever and went for a dink. Oh, Martial, if he just smashed that or like tried to place that rather than dinking it, it should be 4-2. There's no excuse for him there. He should have scored another goal in this game. I'm hoping that doesn't come back and bite us in the bum. Oh, there's another highlight though. Tierney crosses it in. We managed to clear it from Umtiti. We're looking like we're under pressure at the moment. I'm thinking we will go to 5 at the back in a second. Rashford's done well to get the ball back though. Come on, Kessie to Pogba. Play the ball. He has done. Another ball over the top. Martial's played through again. Martial. It's 4. Martial second. Get in there. He only had 2 goals before this game. He has doubled his tally for the season now. He has looked really good in this formation. Pogba with another ball just over the top. The Arsenal defenders aren't learning, and it's just worked. Brilliant. That is a fantastic ball. Straight to Martial's foot. Fantastic stuff. I'm going to make some subs though. I am indeed going to go to our 5 at the back formation. I feel it's a good idea considering the fact that obviously Arsenal were really going for this. I think it makes sense for us to do it. Let's bring on Tuanzebe, and we'll have Umtiti, Tuanzebe and Maguire in a back 3, and we are going to need to make a change. Let's bring on Van der Beek for Correa, and I'm going to swap Van der Beek with Fernandes, and then we'll swap Van der Beek over with Pogba as well. Hopefully this can do us a few favours and we can just see the game out now and not give any more goals away. Saying that, there's a highlight straight away as I've made the tactical changes. Deary me, this could be another goal. That's a really, really just unnecessarily risky ball there. Thankfully, we've gotten away with that. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, mate, sort yourself out there. That is such a stupid pass he tried. I don't know what he was thinking there. To just play a hospital pass almost inside of that. Brilliant ball from Bruno to Martial. He's dinked it and he's hit the bar. Why can't he just try a normal shot and he would have had a hat-trick by now? Right, we've got another highlight here. 84th minute. Please do not concede, lads. I don't... Oh, that's such... Oh, hang on. I was about to say it's a really poor ball, but Rashford somehow got there first. Marcus Rashford. He's scored. Terrible defending from Arsenal there. It's 5-2. Rashford's second of the game. Get in there, lads. I'm going to make that change. I'm going to bring on James Tavernier, who I've actually got on the bench here, so it's going to be his first game for the club. I'm going to say to Tellez to go more defensive as well, because we don't need to be pushing up anymore, really, and we're going to start going time wasting as well. Fingers crossed that change can just see the game off now. We've got a 3-goal lead. If we somehow throw this away, it's going to be so poor. But it should be our game to lose now. It really should be. There's another highlight here in the 87th minute. It's just highlight for days. Tellez crosses it in and it's overhit as anything, really, that ball there, sadly. Okay, looks like Maguire has got the ball back. Come on, Tuanzebe now. The free man at the back has looked actually very, very good. So he's gone to it. A brilliant ball once more from Pogba. Martial, he has finally... No, he hasn't! I was about to say he's finally managed to dink Leno, and he actually does beat the keeper, but he puts it wide this time. He's had 3 attempts at 3 different chips, and they've all missed in some manner. Oh my goodness, Anthony Martial, he could have had 5 goals in this game, and he tried to be too tricky and too flashy, and he's just shot himself in the foot. He really has done. But he definitely looks fantastic as an advanced forward. He really does. Hang on, and Titty has cleared it. Are we actually going to see anything from this highlight, or is it just going to be a bit of a nothing chance for Arsenal? Maitland-Niles now on the ball. Xhaka as well. They're trying to keep the ball, but they're not really doing anything with it. Well, Willian's been played through, though. Willian, he tries to cross it. Nothing there. It's probably going to be going. Well, he's managed to keep it on, actually. Maitland-Niles puts it in. I presume he must be offside there, Pepe, surely. Is he offside? I think he is. I think it's not coming up saying he scored. Yeah, it's saying he is indeed offside. Yeah, VAR's coming up. I don't know why it's coming up, because he is offside. It's not really anything to really check. Yeah, been disallowed. Not a surprise there whatsoever. Indeed, that is full time. An unbelievable performance, because the fact we were 1-0 down, the fact we've won it 5-2 is fantastic. Going to do the old outstretched arms. We can say, well done, lads. That is a good win for us. The players are all really happy with that. I am really happy with it as well. And it keeps us in first place now on 22 points. Let's go to the schedule though, guys. We'll see what we're going to come back for next episode. I'm thinking, as at the end of this month, we have 2 very, very important games. We have Chelsea at home in the Premier League, of course, a massive game. And we also have Inter Milan in the Champions League once more. Of course, depending on how we play against Rennes, that game could be vital. Because if we don't manage to beat Inter Milan, we may struggle to even qualify from our group. So we're definitely, next episode, guys, going to be coming back for Chelsea at home in the league and Inter Milan at home in the Champions League as well. That, though, guys, wraps up this episode. I really hope you've enjoyed what we've been through here today. We've had the board draw as anything with Stade Rennais in the Champions League and just massively screwed ourselves over in the group stage. But then we bounced back with a just insane match there with Arsenal in the Premier League, a 5-2. I can't believe it. It could have been way more than just the 5. Those Martial chances, we could have had 8 or 9 goals. We really could have done. Still though, guys, if you did enjoy the episode, please do chuck a like on it. It massively does help the channel out. And of course, if you are looking forward to seeing any more of my content, such as the Taming the Devils series or any of my FM21 experiments, such as my 50 years into the future video that I mentioned earlier that came out on Saturday, which there will be linked to at the end of this video, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you'll be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see you again next time.